Hiking along the trail out here and came across this interesting area. Remains of old logging wagon pulled by a team of mules. Let's go check it out. Hi everybody, I'm Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. Roaming through these woods today, enjoying the great outdoors. So beautiful here. And exploring along this pathway, navigating towards the river. And I'm on part of the Florida Trail. Many miles of the Florida Trail go through this wilderness here. So lots of places to roam. And where I end up today, I'm not sure. Wherever nature leads me, it's where I'm going. So let's take a journey into the woods, a trip back into old Florida, and see what we can discover along the way. Following this forest road here towards the river, there's a bridge that crosses over right there. And oftentimes you'll see people out here fishing. It's a popular area for hunting as well. This is a nice bridge to walk over. Back on the Florida Trail here, and this is leading me further into the wilderness towards the general direction I'm trying to reach, and should lead me along the river as well as I get further back in here. It's warming up today, getting humid. And one thing I didn't consider to check before heading out on this adventure is the weather. It's nice right now, but it could change during the afternoon as it gets warmer. Get some afternoon storms. So I had to keep an eye on that. Hopefully it stays like this. But I do have a poncho with me just in case. I'm already a few miles back in here, getting thirsty, but gonna save my fluids for a little bit later. I try to time that accordingly as I'm hiking. You don't want to drink too much too quick and run out of water. So it's very important. But yeah, for most of the winter and springtime in Florida, it's sunny every day like this. You don't get a lot of rain. But during the summer months, it's the rainy season, and it's still sunny every day like this, and it's just more humid. And you get a lot of these afternoon storms, and they can be random and pop up anywhere. And they're severe at times. You get these torrential downpours, lightning, thunder, and then it clears up again. And when you're out here hiking in the woods and a storm like that comes through here, it can be a little daunting. It's happened to me several times. So you just try to be prepared. That's all you can do. It's part of the adventure. It's one of the footbridges here on the Florida Trail. This is an older one. Crosses over this creek, which is completely dried up right now. Take a look at this. because the creek is dry, you can see remains of the older bridge that was here before this one was built. You can see remains of this bridge here. Some old timbers here. The grid. I'm in this clearing here and you can see these power lines cut right through the wilderness. We've got to walk under this power line. Really amazing area here by the river. So beautiful and peaceful. And you can sometimes see wildlife here, alligators and snakes. You look across the way there in the river, you can see an alligator. They blend in really well. And its head is just above the water. This pathway here was once part of an old tram. And there are a lot of these out here in the wilderness. They were used by the logging industry years ago. It's very interesting. Back here in the woods, you can see a stack of old rails here. A lot of rails here. Reminder of some of the railroad history here in this area. Some concrete foundations around the area. Some old metal back in here. Not sure what this was part of. It's really hard to make out. Everything's so twisted up. It may have been part of an old bridge. Maybe even associated with logging history, the railroad. It's been out here for quite some time though. Hiking along the trail out here, and came across this interesting area. Remains of old logging wagon pulled by a team of mules. Let's go check it out. Wow, check this out. Some remains back here in the woods. way out here in the wilderness, miles out. And I can hear thunder in the distance, that direction. So it's storming out there. Just not sure which direction that storm is moving. It could be coming this way. I still have a ways to go before I get close to where I started hiking today, so hopefully it stays off in the other direction. I'm walking along this forest road, so that's helpful. I can at least get a view of the sky in front of me for a good ways to see if the clouds are moving in this direction. Yeah, so it's clear that way, and behind me here, clouds are building up. Late in the afternoon, hot and humid out here. Appears that storm has moved off in the other direction, so that's really good. I've covered some distance, and I got plenty of time now to get back towards the direction from where I hiked from, and don't really need to concern myself with the rain. The storm seems to have moved off in that direction.